Hi traders, Lockie here, lead trader at Samurai. I hope you are absolutely magic. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to mark stair step correctly on a trading chart. Now, not only does this sort of stair step philosophy apply to not only all disciplines of trading, such as Forex, CFDs, options, binary options, goes the whole box and dice, even though we're going to be looking at a futures chart today, as the reality is that the vast majority of the best traders in the world use stair step as a reference tool for not only what the market is doing, but also as a foundation to read the market and take advantage of the market as it moves. Now, you might be just a pure stair step trader, or you might be like we are at Samurai. We are stair step traders, guys, so pure price movement traders that use indicators to enhance our decision-making process. So what I'd like to do is in this video, I'm going to talk to you about what the stair step is and how to mark it correctly. Ideally, guys and girls, it's all about understanding inside candle versus outside candle, written in the middle of the chart for you there. It's also about understanding a principle called extreme low versus extreme high. So what I'm going to do, ladies and gents, to start this off for you is I'm going to mark from the bottom of the chart. Naturally, the chart is running live, so there's obviously nowhere to hide. I'm going to mark for you here, okay, low point of the market, and then I'm going to mark a high point in the market. So all I've done here, I've got the low point down here, which is the extreme low of this candle. The market's actually moved up, and then I've got an extreme high. What I'm then going to do is I'm going to put a little circle for you here on the extreme low. And then we're going to cruise up here, and we're going to talk about the extreme high, and then we're going to talk about the extreme low. You probably see what I'm doing here. There's a little high point there. Guys, there's a little low point there. Right, that gets a circle. Every time a candle creates a new high or a new low, for example, here, 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 all the way up to the top of the chart just there. Okay, beautiful static bar reversal at the top of the chart. My point being, ladies and gents, is every time we get an extreme low or an extreme high, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be joining the dots. Right, so we're going to be drawing a line up there. That's a buyer-owned stair step. Then the sellers push the market down. That's ultimately the sellers, right? Then the buyers push it back up to the dot. Sellers push it back down to the dot, and the process, ladies and gents, just keeps going. Okay, so you've got an extreme high, then you've got an extreme low, and then obviously we've got the extreme high. And we could continue this process all the way up the chart if we want to. Now, the interesting thing about that, ladies and gents, when we draw the circles on the chart, and all I've done is go extreme low, extreme high, extreme low, it's really, really obvious for me, having done it for 15, 16 years, it's really, really obvious for me to actually draw the stair step. But a lot of people say to me, but Lockie, it's fine for you to do it like that. All you've done is extreme low to extreme high, and you've just done the same thing over and over again. So yes, you are correct. But the interesting point being is that a number of people say, well, Lockie, how do I deal with outside candles? How do I deal with inside candles? Now, interesting point. We would need to define those candles in order to therefore then tell you how to deal with them. So an inside candle is a candle that from the top to the bottom of the candle, we mean the extreme high to the extreme low of the candle, stays inside the range of the previous candle. Right? So there's a really, really good example, guys and girls, of an inside candle. So I'm going to show you what an inside candle looks like. It's this one right here. So there is our inside candle. Okay, now why is that an inside candle? Let me put a little circle at the bottom of the candle. Right, so there's the extreme low of that particular candle. Okay, just there in the middle of the circle. Here is the extreme high. Okay. Now, what I do want to note, ladies and gents, as I mark this up for you as carefully as I can, if I simply compare this candle to the candle before, so I'm going to draw the green candle before, just here, I'm going to draw the top of the extreme, and I'm going to draw the bottom of the extreme. And please note, guys and girls, if we can, this little red candle has gone up and it's gone down, but ultimately what has it done? It's stayed inside the extreme range of the candle prior. So this is what we refer to as an inside candle, simply because the candle has moved for the 5 minutes that the candle was created, this being a 5-minute chart. So for the 5 minutes that the candle was created, effectively it stayed inside the extreme range of the previous candle. So that is an inside candle. And the interesting thing about an inside candle, ladies and gents, is when you're marking stair step, you never mark stair step off an inside candle. So we would not do something like this, right? So Lockie, there's the low of this candle, there's the high of that one, there's the low of this one. We wouldn't do this kind of stuff, ladies and gents. Sometimes people do that on a 1-minute chart or a 2-minute chart. Guys, may I suggest there's absolutely no merit in looking at 1-minute chart and 2-minute charts. Not to get upset at the 1-minute or 2-minute chart traders. Guys, but there's no merit in a 1 or 2-minute chart because ultimately the institutions are not actually looking at the 1 or 2-minute charts. Right? The minimum institutional chart is a 5-minute chart, just so you are 100% aware. Now, in saying that, ladies and gents, we've spoken about inside candle. I'm looking for an outside candle. That's a candle that has gone, there's one right here. Well, there's an outside candle just here. So an outside candle, as an outside candle is a candle that's basically moved above the top of the previous candle and below the bottom of the previous candle. Now, to define that, I'm going to compare green to red. As I'm going to mark the extreme of the red candle at the bottom. I'm going to mark the extreme of the red candle at the top. Can everybody appreciate that at the top, guys, just here, the buyers have actually spiked outside of the range of the red candle. At the bottom, they've spiked outside the range of the red candle. What does that mean, ladies and gents? This is referred to as an outside candle. Now, when you want to draw stair step on an outside candle, you've ultimately got to determine, was the low or the high created first? Okay, now in this case, let me draw the stair step on for you. So let's do our circles again. First, we're going to do a circle. We're going to go extreme high, and then let's have a look here. These guys have actually made another high here before coming down. So I would suggest, ladies and gents, so this is again look, great example. We've got an outside candle here. Let me move it into the center of the chart for you. We've got an outside candle here. We've also got an outside candle here. So the rule, ladies and gents, with outside candles is you've got to know whether the high or the low was created first. Now, in the case of this big red one over here on the left-hand side, so what happened is that the buyers have obviously pushed up and failed, right? And then the sellers have, let me just put a circle in here for you. Then the sellers have obviously sold the market down. Then we've got a little tiny little higher high in here, but it is extreme compared to the next candle, which is brilliant. So we put a little circle on that one there. Okay, then we come down all the way down the bottom here, and we're going to draw the circle down the bottom. Oh, in fact, there's our little outside candle, just to confuse everybody. So what's going to occur, ladies and gents, here is the stair step's going to go from the extreme high to the extreme low to the extreme high of the outside candle, because the high was created first, then down to the low, then up to the high, then down to the low. Now, this is where the outside candle can get confusing. As if the high was created before the low, your stair step would go up before it ultimately went down. Now, interesting point was if that was the case. So if the high was created before the low, we naturally, with an outside candle, we draw it up and then we draw it down. Now, in this case, ladies and gents, if the low was created in this case, which it was, so the market's actually pushed the market down, gone here and then gone up, then all you do is simply extend your stair step to here. So the point I want to raise, ladies and gents, is the way that you measure outside candles is the way you draw stair step on the outside candle is simply to say, Lockie, was the high or the low created first? Because whichever one was created first, I'm going to have to honor that in the drawing of my stair step. Now, what does that ultimately mean, ladies and gents? As we get down the bottom here, we've actually got a 1 rated. So let me get rid of that little circle for you. You've got this beautiful 3-phase move. So for those that are not aware, the market normally moves in 3 phases. This is the NASDAQ naturally live chart. So they normally sell down in 3 phases. So you've got 1, 2, 3. It's called 3 steps and a stumble for those that are not part of Samurai. Guys, it's called 3 steps and a stumble. So you've got these 3 beautiful steps down. The market has stumbled at a pivot. Fancy that. So the market can't go down. We've got this beautiful 1 rated buying candle going back the other way. As in, if you did say, righto, Lockie, well, I'm going to take that reversal long, and you simply said, I'm going to go for $100 US. Guys, that's your $100 US box right there. Or you could have traded the delta there, guys and girls, for a 50, or the delta there for a 50. That is an absolutely incredible buying candle. So once again, you could have taken that as well for $100 US. Why is that? It's got an 8th strength rating. This one down here's got a 1. This one down here's got a 1. Now, this is not a lesson in how to trade, ladies and gents, more a lesson in stair stepping. So the moral of the story, your stair step is always marked from extreme low to extreme high back to extreme low. If you get an inside candle, which we've defined for you, don't use it to mark your stair step. If you get an outside candle, you want to mark the high and the low. You've just got to work out which one was created first. Then you draw your stair step from that and off you race. And as we go across, ladies and gents, to the live chart here, okay, so obviously a live NASDAQ chart. If I was drawing the stair step at this point in time, I would simply do this. Extreme high to extreme low, extreme high, extreme low, extreme high. Interesting point. Who owns the stair step? If you want to know who owns the stair step, you can only have 3 legs on. So delete this one. And what have you got? 1, 2, 3. Who owns the stair step? Buyers own the stair step. What does that mean? right there, guys, on Asian close as I record this video for you, there's a stunning -4 rated static bar reversal short that once again, live chart, has gone way beyond that $100 profit target. So guys, it's really important to be able to read your stair step correctly so you can pick up really, really lovely reversals, because reversals are always traded against the stair step and continuation trades are always traded with the stair step. So I hope you're enjoying your videos, ladies and gents. If you like that one, please do like, please comment. And again, if you want more information about what we do, guys, jump on the Samurai website. We do this every day in live trading rooms as we have a ball in the game of trading, and there is a lot of money to be made. So if you're interested in learning how to day trade, guys, jump into Samurai and we can help you out. Cheers and bye for now.